Hello, my name is Tom Perloff, and this is a short explanation of how I created my infographic about the First Amendment. The first thing that I decided to do was to research the First Amendment, and I came up with the 5 main points of the First Amendment: freedom of speech, freedom to petition, freedom of assembly, free press, and freedom of religion. After finding the 5 main points, I then found a clip art graphic for each of them and downloaded them. One of the things that I discovered is that I couldn't find a transparent background. I could only come up with a white background, which proved to be important later. After researching it, the next thing that I did was created a square using Canva. I decided to put the title in yellow in the center for a very specific reason. I thought that it was important to draw attention to it and to have it be a focal point. If I had put the title on the top, it may have looked like all of the 5 subtopics were in order of importance. This way they could all appear to be equally important. I decided to use yellow because it was a nice contrasting color. The next thing that I decided to do was to put the pictures onto the graphic. I decided to embed them into stars because it's patriotic. So I put 5 stars around the graphic. I tried to make them look like a star. I tried to have them equal distance from the edge. I know that that's a little bit unusual, but when I tried having them an equal distance from the word First Amendment, it looked kind of odd. After doing that, I put the graphics inside and I attempted to center them. The next thing that I did was I put titles on it. Once again, I used a nice simple font, makes it easy to read. Because this is a patriotic theme, decided to use red. I know that it doesn't color contrast perfectly, but it fit my theme really well. The next thing that I did was I recolored the graphic. I decided to use a nice basic blue because it's easy to read. I did look at a number of fancy patriotic backgrounds, but it just ended up being too visually confusing. The final thing that I did was I put a nice square background around it. I just thought about using white, but then that white would look, there'd be a little bit too much white in that picture. So I decided to do instead was to use yellow, which was the same color that I had used for the title. So the overall appearance that I was able to create was a very simple, easy to look at graphic that was able to communicate the 5 major points of the First Amendment. Thank you for watching.